All right, so we finished recording our sales order. So now, like I've mentioned, we need to record our sales, our grand opening sales for June 20th. So, what are we going to needing to record? We need to record that we have cash sales. Okay, what else do we need to record?
We need to call the sales of the coffee and the mugs.
Yeah, so let's see. So, this one right here. Today is the 20th. So, how much money did we receive?
$889.99.
69. Okay. How much was the discount?
20%,
Which was,
205.47.
okay. What was the sales for the medium regular coffee?
Uh, 171.14.
Okay. Large regular?
275.08.
Okay. Medium supreme?
221.81.
221.61. It might be a little difficult to read, yes.
Mm.
And then the large supreme coffee?
324.57.
And then the ceramic coffee mugs?
34.95.
Last but not least, the sales tax.
67.81.
67.81. Okay, I'm gonna test to make sure my debits and credits match. Okay, we got 1,095.16 on the left, 1,095.16 on the right. So good. Okay. Okay. What's next?
Okay, we got to do our cost of goods sold.
Well, let's do one transaction at a time. So let's just focus on just the sales section here.
Okay.
So, what are the necessary steps we have to do?
Okay, we got to make the deposit on the sales of to the bank.
Yes, we do. We need to make that deposit. So, here you go. In store sales. How much was the in store sales? $889.69. What's today's date?
The 20th.
Okay, deposit number 5. So for a grand total of the in-store sales plus corner bookstores receipt or check, how much am I depositing in grand total?
$1,898.02.
Let me calculate that again. Plus 63.88, right?
Yes.
Okay, recalculate that.
Okay. $953.57.
Good. 953.57. Good. Okay, so that's the total amount of cash and checks that we're depositing. Okay. Now, where do we go?
We go to sales discount
Mm,
in our ledger.
we're going to go to our ledger, right? We need to update my
Mm-hmm.
checking account
Right.
so I know how much money I have in the bank. Okay. Okay, so here we are. We need to put in the money into the bank, right? So when we put the money into the bank, how much money should we have? So we had in-store sales,
889.69.
889.69. So how much money should I have in the bank?
$2,110.53.
2010.53. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Then we need to go to our revenues.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Which one you want to do first?
What's that one you're on?
I'm on revenues.
Okay, now I mean, what was you looking at?
Well, that's what I'm asking you. Where do you want to start? You want to start with sales discount? You want to start with sales medium regular coffee? Which count do you want to start
Okay,
first?
sales discount.
Sales discount. Okay, sales discount. Grand opening 20%. So how much was this 20%?
205.47.
Okay, so how much total discounts have you given out so far?
$771.75.
Good. Okay. Which account is next?
We're going to sales for the coffee.
Okay, sales medium regular coffee. Here we are, sales medium regular coffee. How many cups did we sell?
Uh, we sold 86 cups.
We sold 86. Good. Okay. For how much?
171.80. 171.14.
Good. So what is my total sales for my medium regular coffee?
$606. $660.68.
Okay. Good. See what else.
So we're going to the Supreme Coffee.
Supreme coffee. Oh, nope, not yet.
Mm.
We got to go to the large regular coffee. How many cups do we sell here?
Oh, 92
We sold 92. Okay.
for 275 808.
Okay, so that gave me a grand total of
$984.59.
mm, I got 989.
Oh, okay. I see what happened.
Okay. You got a typo in there or something?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay, I got the exact thing.
Okay. Then medium supreme coffee. How many cups did you sell?
89.
89 cups for a total of
$854.77.
yes, 854.07. Okay. Here,
And
go ahead.
the largest 93.
For a total of
300.
324.57. Okay, so what's my grand total here?
$1,207.54.
Yes. Okay. Then we got the ceramic coffee mugs.
Yes.
How many did we sell?
5.
We sold 5 of them. For a grand total of $34.95. So therefore, what's my grand total of coffee mugs that you sold?
$271.54.
Okay, good. Okay. Last but not least, sales tax.
Sales tax is 67.81.
Okay, for how much?
Uh, grand total is 254.48.
254, and that's 68.
Okay, 260.
Oh, no, we're on page 9.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. My mistake. I've been writing 8 the whole time. Oh, it's okay.
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 Okay, I got it. 254.68.
254.68. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Now let's see what our cost of goods sold is going to be. Okay. We end up using 17 pounds of the regular coffee and 17 and a half pounds of the Supreme coffee. Okay. We use 17 of the regular and 17 and a half of the Supreme. So, what is the cost per item? What is the cost per item? If I'm using up 17 pounds, at what cost?
It would be at the 106 1.609428.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, what's my cost of goods sold if I used 17 pounds at 1.609428? Shh. Shh. No. No.
Uh 2736.
27.36. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Good. So let's go ahead and update my inventory. So if I started with 183 and a half and I used 17 pounds, so then how much should I have left?
166.50.
166.50. Good. And then what's my new total cost if I started out with $295.33 and I sold 27.36? What's my new total? What's my new total cost?
Okay. 265.97.
267.97.
Okay. 267.97.
267.97. Okay, so if you take that and you divide it by your quantity here, you will get 1.6 0.09429. Okay. All right, so we used $27.36 for the regular coffee. For the Supreme coffee, we used 17 and a half, right? 17 and a half for the Supreme.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so at what cost per item?
$1.80.
$1.80. Okay, good, because we have enough. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So what's that going to give me a cost? What's my total cost of goods sold here?
Okay, that would be 31.50 for the total cost.
31.50. Good. So now let's go ahead and calculate it out. Right? We have 57 and a half minus 17 and a half. How much should I have left?
40.
40 pounds. Okay. So 103.50 minus, what is it, 31.50? Should get exactly 72. Good. So you have exactly $31.50 for the Supreme, and you got $27.36 for the regular.
Mm-hmm.
So let's journalize that. Okay. $27.36 for the regular, $31.50 for the Supreme. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we need to update the ledgers, right?
Right.
Okay. So cost of goods sold. We used 17 pounds. Okay. For a total of 27.36. So what's your total?
Okay. $136.28.
130. Okay, well, I got 134. 28. So 106 and 27. Okay. Supreme coffee. We
31.
used. Go ahead.
I was telling you what it was. 31.50.
Oops, 31.50. All right. So what's my grand total?
153 even.
153 even. Okay, good. And we need to update my inventory. Starting with my regular coffee. Here we are. We used 17 pounds. Which cost me $27.36. So now that I used all those pounds, what's my grand total ending balance?
$32.69.
There's definitely more than that. So we're subtracting,
Okay.
right?
No. Okay, 267.97.
267.97. And does that match your inventory worksheet?
Yes.
Yes, it does. Okay. And then let's see. Last but not least, we got our Supreme coffee.
And that was for 31.50.
So how much did you have left?
$300 and half.
Huh. Let's go back to my inventory worksheet and check that out. Let's see. 350. Perfect. We did
Yes.
our calculations correct.
Okay.
Okay. So now that we finished that, let's see what happened next. Okay. So right now, we are finally on the last day of the week. It is now Friday, June 21st. Okay. We need to pay higher temps, right? The temporary worker. Okay, remember them? Because they provided one person to work 3 days, 8 hours per day. So $15 per hour, because that's what you agreed to. So you need to make a payment to them. All right.
Yes.
All right. So how do I make a payment to higher temps?
Okay, you're gonna do your checking.
We're gonna write a check for sure. Okay. What are we paying for?
We're paying for a service.
Okay. What kind of service?
We're doing payroll.
No, this person is definitely not on the payroll.
Okay.
Okay, look at your chart of accounts. What did you pay? What are you paying for right now?
Okay, would it be salaries or wages expense?
They are definitely not on the payroll. This person is an independent contractor that you hired for 3 days.
Okay, is it labor expense?
What kind of labor expense?
Temporary labor expense.
Temporary labor expense. So let's take a look. 6520. Okay. Now, how much is it going to cost me?
Okay. Okay. Be $360.
Okay, how did you figure that out?
Okay, I did 15 times 8 times 3.
Okay. Where else can we figure out how much we owe them?
A payroll chart.
It's not payroll.
I mean, for labor expense.
We are paying for labor expense, but I'm talking about how can we find out where else can we find out how much we owe them? What's the list called to figure out how much we owe people?
Um, Accounts payable.
Not accounts payable.
The the vendors list.
The vendors list. Okay, so if I go to my vendors list, who am I looking up right now? Who am I paying?
You're paying higher temps.
Okay, hire temps. Here you go. Contract. We signed the contract on the 13th of June for one worker. Here's the contract number. It's due on in 8 days, which is the 21st. So therefore, boom, $360. So that is correct. Okay? $360. Now, what do I need to do first?
Um, we're going to cut the check.
We're going to cut the check. So let's go ahead and write them a check. Okay, so check register. Today is the 20th. Okay, so check number 1521 for $360. Okay. To whom?
Higher temps.
Higher temps. Okay. What for?
Staff.
Not staff.
I mean, one worker.
Yeah, one temporary worker. Okay. Okay, so $360, check number 1521. Okay. So therefore, you made a payment to hire temps. Okay. What was the proof of a transaction?
The contract number.
Good. Contract number
365.15.
Okay. And then you can say check number 1521.
1521.
Okay, that should be good enough. Okay, because you could put all that information in here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So now that I've filled out my journal, what comes next?
Your ledger.
Yep. So let's go ahead and update my checking account so I know how much money I have. So in this case, we did an expense. So we did a labor expense. Okay, here we go. Temporary labor expense. Today's the 21st. What did we have? One worker.
Yes.
3 days, 8 hours per day, $15 per hour. Okay. General Journal 9. Wait, yes. Debit for
360.
okay. And then since we wrote a check, we need to update my checking account. Here we are, checking. Okay. We wrote check number 1521. General Journal page 9. For how much? How much did we write the check out for?
360.
$360. So how much money should I have left in my bank?
$17.50.53.
1750.53. Good. Okay. Good. So we did the journal. We did the ledger. What's next?
Okay, did we go to our sub ledger?
No, we didn't. So let's go ahead and finish that off so we can recognize that we made a payment to hire temps so we don't owe them any more money. Okay? So today's the 21st, right?
Right.
You could say paid with check number 1521. Contract number is the same. General journal, page 9. Okay, no terms because we're making a payment. So payment is going to be $360, which should bring your account balance to 0. Okay, so if you do your equal sum here, you should owe 0 to higher attempts. Okay, and I'm going to highlight this green to ensure that we made a payment on a bill. Green means it's been done. It's good to go.
Okay.
Good. All right. Any questions in regards to anything we learned today?
No.
Okay, so we're going to stop here. Okay.
All right.
All right. So, right.